So this is a recap for live stream 226. As we can see, we've got a positive P&L after resetting the account back to 300. And it supposedly P&L doesn't completely tell the story of the day. As usual, we've got a breakdown of P&L by instrument on the right-hand side of the screen. We lost 20 on gold, picked up 9 on NQ, and picked up 19 on ES. We'll have a look at gold. So over on gold, this is where we, of course, lost. We can see we came into the market here. Let's have a look at the gold. Here we go. So on the gold on the daily chart, we can see the market sold down. So we gapped up from Friday's close, gapped up, sold down by quite a huge amount, well into this big candle here from the 30th of Jan. Got bought back up, pretty solid range. I think it was up at around 68.1. By the time I got to the charts, decided to go with a momentum-based trading system today. And one of the problems you have with that sort of thing is if the market pulls back, if the momentum dies away, you got to be willing to adapt. You got to be able to adapt to the fact that you may be on the backside of the move. Of course, I did not. So took a series of long trades that did not work out. So a long here did not work. A long again did not work. Took quite a few trades and dug myself a bit of a hole. A long through here again, that did not work. A couple of the later longs did work. Long through there. Also long through here as well. This did not work. I closed for break even, and that was a great decision. So this blue line is the previous week's high, and we've got this this swing high here. So when I went long, price came in, could have closed early for profit, but as I've seen price come down, close for about break even, small loss there. Notice that we drew this trend line. Notice that price did break out of this trend line of higher lows. What did we do here? We went long, we added to the position, and that of course worked in our favor. Went long again, lost, added to the position, I believe there, lost on that as well. And that was pretty much our gold. Over on NQ, quite a lot of trades. NQ was a pain, to be honest, because in the middle of trading, unscheduled news came out, and so we had this green line, which is our gap down open, this hatched green line. So prices came into the VWAP here, went short, and this big move you saw to the upside here measured at 249 points. This was, I believe, some news from the Mexican president suggesting something with putting on tariffs and not placing tariffs for 1 month after addressing some security situation with the United States. So market seeing that as bullish, saw the volume, very strong buy volume came into the market, and the volatility after prices ground down. Thought we'd be heading to the downside, but nope. Strong volatility was stopped out there, full stop out. After that, we of course seen the continuation, went long, took profit, went long again. I believe I was stopped out here. Yeah, added, and one of the longs actually got stopped out. Went long, managed to take profit on that. So took a series of long trades. Due to the size of the stop because of the volatility, they weren't triggered. So there was a trade which, so above here, this blue line is our 2-day VWAP. We didn't actually get there. But as you can see, this is where our take profits were hit. Went long through here again. Take profit hit. Now this is where I had the difficulty. Momentum switched, and with me coming into the day using a momentum-based strategy, I haven't made the adjustments needed to ensure that I am on the right side of the move. So if the momentum shifts from long to short, I'm slow to adapt, and that ends up in me giving back profit. So at a peak, I was up at 79. Gave that all back. I actually went negative before I finally ended the day positive. over here, so went long, and this is where through here, still going long, losing. Managed to actually get a long here that worked, long through here that worked, which was pretty fortunate. More longs that did not work. Out of my frustration, I then went short. The short would have worked to an extent, but as prices came back, decided to close a position for a loss, then went long. That was against the momentum-based system, because the momentum actually switched down here. I went in early with shorts, but it was actually switched down here. Went long, ended up closing that for a loss, then eventually went short, and the target was hit. Similar scenario over on ES. Unjustified short, which I took off for a loss, then went long, which was not justified. It's against the system. After which we went short and targets were hit. I actually made 2 trades through here. So went short, target was hit, placed an order, price came back, got triggered, target was hit a second time. The target was pretty small, so I was kind of confident I would be hit. And it was most of the trades aligned with the ES. They're trading very similar ways more recently. So where I had losses in ES, I also had losses in NQ and so on. With the exception of the long through here, I got to target. No, this one. I got to target on NQ, but did not here on ES. Those are pretty much the instruments. So we'll have a look at the trade performance. Over on the trade performance, we can see here 319 gains, 312 losses, total net 7. Most of the gains were picked up on the long side, break even on the short side, profit factor of 1, so barely profitable. I'm not paying attention to this accuracy. Doesn't contribute to anything for me. What matters is the profit factor and our total net profit. Average win, a mere fraction of our average loss, so that's not great. Largest win compared to our largest loss, again, is about 50% of the size. Time in the market, 32 minutes. I did expect the time in the market to be picked up, especially as I am using a momentum trend-based strategy. I did expect that the time in the market would change. Longest flat period, 12 minutes, probably a bit longer than that. So over on the equity, well, cumulative net profits, we can see drew down a fair bit here, down 90, managed to pull back to 26, another big drawdown, down 83 from there, peaked at 77, after which, after a brief drawdown down to the 50s, was able to get back up to 79. Thought about ending the day there, but decided to continue to trade. And the reason I used to justify that was the fact that on losing days, I trade a lot longer. So on winning days, maybe I should trade longer as well, so I can have a big winning day. But instead, rather than add to my profits, I instead accumulated losses. So from a peak of 79, went negative to the tune of minus 34, after which a series of winners near the end of the day taking us up to the 7732. So that's pretty much just recaps what I did today. So I traded momentum. We had the overarching catalyst of the trade, tariffs and so on. Had a market gap down on NQ, had a reasonable range, gap down into this area. And I thought, well, there is volatility in the market. We had VIX. VIX was above 17 at time, plus 17, which often is very difficult for me when the VIX has a big gap. But fortunately, going to end the day break even to positive. So I'll come back tomorrow, see what the market brings. And finally, I should mention that I'm going to have the live stream in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. It's about 6 hours, so maybe watch at 2 times speed, skip through it, see where the trades are, see what my justification is for most of the trades. And as usual, thanks for watching. Good luck trading. Have a great day.